Aloha, this is Pastor Keith, and I'm trying to make this, there we go, that's better. This is a quick June update. I'm going to try and send this out with a Zoom invite this afternoon. A couple things going on. I'll look at my little list. First, a very mundane but important thing. We are going to be opening up the bathrooms. We're not just going to use the office bathroom, but if that has been an worry for you about worshiping, having a bathroom, they're going to be opened back up, and then we'll be able to, we've got some folks who can spritz them down and clean them up after the second service, so we're good to go with that. Boy, that's a step forward. Also, a couple other things. Singing in church. A number of you have asked about singing as the vaccinations go up. We're talking about how we're going to sing. And a church council met and had a conversation about that, and the inclination is that behind our masks we can sing. Let's not belt it out, but we can sing. We'd like to know though what you think, especially those of you who may have concerns. We want to not do singing, go to singing unless everyone is really comfortable with that. There are a couple options, and that is to have some services still where there is no singing. And one of the options is to have either a Thursday or a Saturday or a Sunday worship time in the evening, where it's more like what it used to be, contemplative, what can I say, a quiet service, contemplative, like we had at the 7 a.m. service before the pandemic. We could think about times at like 4 p.m. on Sunday, or 5:30 or 6 or 7 Saturday, or 6 or 7 on Thursday, something like that. So we're looking at some different worship times where we might not sing and be able to accommodate people who are also very busy on the weekend. Every day is the Lord's Day, so why not pick one and go with it other than Sunday. So we're thinking about going back to singing. The ecumenical consultation on protocols for worship, fellowship, and sacraments. How does that sound? The EALC, as part of that, put out a 35-page document called Care-Filled Worship and Sacramental Life in a Lingering Pandemic. And what they suggested was the congregational singing is okay if it's outdoorsy, which we are, with all the walls rolled back and the trade winds blasting through like they've been doing. Also, they say as long as households stay 6 feet apart and masked, the singing should be fine. So I want to throw that out to you. This is not going to be a unilateral decision, but a group decision, more on consensus than on a strict vote or the council deciding all on its own. Okay, so singing, think about that, pray about that, and I know I miss it, and I know a lot of you do too, but we want to do this carefully. Also, the worship days and times and the bathrooms are open. So worship days and times, I guess, yeah, they're open, but let's pick one and do something simple, maybe without singing, so that those of you, like I said earlier, can think about that. Have a place to go that you would feel safe. And also the other thing with worship is this, is I'm beginning to think if we get more than 40 or 50 people in the sanctuary, we want to move you out into the lanai, and if you don't want to be out on the lanai for worship, then a third or a fourth service would be appropriate for us, so that we could accommodate people under the roof but still outside. Alrighty, one final biggie thing. We have been tentatively recommended for approval for refinancing the church mortgage at a lower rate. Probably be another 5 years. The details are still to come, but another 5 years onto the 10 that are left. And what it'll do with the reduced rate is keep the monthly mortgage about the same. And the extra money we would get would enable us to repave. I'm looking out at the parking lot. We could repave that, and we could finish putting the fence up around the cell phone tower and the yard next to the community gardens. And maybe very importantly, one that's near and dear to me is let's refurbish the offices. They are in dire need of new blinds, new flooring, and some new walls. And then we want to declutter everything in here, and that's a task. We want to declutter everything and then maybe move the rooms around so we have some safe meeting space for church members in the daytime. We want to get that taken care of so that we can see how this, so that can we regather again in small groups for study groups or meetings. Well, that's enough. I've probably talked more than I should have, so I'm going to stop now, and we'll upload this to YouTube. You've got this on Facebook, and then I'll try and send a link out to everyone on the Zoom invite this afternoon. Take care, everybody. It's been a long haul, but we're still here, and we're still hanging on, and we're still doing well. And I want to thank you for your care and your support and your consideration in all these matters. I hope you're finding it that we are respecting you and taking all of your thoughts into consideration. Stay safe again. God bless, and hope to see you soon. Aloha.